Now we'll proceed to the how to treat these patients. Okay, there is there if the underlying condition is treatable, we can treat the underlying condition and anemia will be corrected. Okay, but there are some conditions where you cannot treat the underlying condition, like chronic kidney disease, like carcinoma, like chronic inflammatory condition like rheumatoid arthritis. You cannot completely treat this condition. This you can suppress, but you cannot treat. So reversal of these is not possible. So we are having two options. First, you can transfuse that patient with packed blood cell, or you can rely on erythropoietin therapy. Okay, in each and every condition there is a erythropoietin response defect. So if you increase erythropoietin, you may counter this hemoglobin deficiency, and this erythropoietin deficiency was very much pronounced in CKD. So this erythropoietin this therapy has over and above role in CKD. Okay. Acha, in iron deficiency, this erythropoietin therapy will be effective or not? It will not, because erythropoietin response is already there in iron deficiency anemia. This is iron which is defective. But in CKD or other hypometabolic or this hypoproliferative anemia, it is EPO response. So other anemia EPO can be used. That is erythropoietin. Okay. So red cell transfusion, the basic thing we should keep in the mind, if patient is cardiopulmonary embarrassment is present or not. What is the physiological condition of that patient at the time when you are looking at the patient? If patient is having no physiological compromise, patient can well tolerate up to hemoglobin up to 8. So if patient is having no complaint, only underlying condition, you can wait transfusion till hemoglobin of 8, that is severe anemia. Okay. But if there is physiological compromise, then this anemia should be corrected even if it is below, hemoglobin is below 11 milligram. Okay. With transfusion. Means if patient is unstable, you should transfuse. You should transfuse hemoglobin to the level or normal. Okay. As all we are well aware of, the 1 unit of packed red blood cell is expected to increase hemoglobin by 1. So we can use this to gauge the need of packed blood cell. Like if patient is having hemoglobin of 6 and you are going to target it at 8, then what much unit you should order? You should order at least 2 units of packed blood cell. Okay. Okay, any therapy is not devoid of risk. So this transfusion of blood is also having some of the risk. Especially these patients are going to require transfusion for the longer duration of time. Okay. Transfusion reaction is one of the things which we will discuss in detail when we are discussing over the transfusion medicine, different components of the blood and blood therapy. For now, what is main concern in these patients is, it is a chronic condition. You are going to repeatedly transfuse the blood. If you are transfusing the blood, each ml of packed cell is transfusing 1 milligram of iron. Okay. There is no control excretory mechanism for the iron. So if you keep on transfusing these patients, they will develop iron overload or secondary hemochromatosis. We'll discuss in detail when we are studying this transfusion and related complications. Okay. In erythropoietin therapy, it is particularly useful for chronic kidney disease because there is a primary defect is erythropoietin under secretion and anemia, other anemia, inflammation, and cancers. The dose of erythropoietin in CKD is 50 to 150 units per kg. Uh, you are normally ordering erythropoietin 4,000 international unit bi or thrice weekly. Okay, the target is hemoglobin of 11. Above 11, it will precipitate the some thrombosis and hyperviscosity, loss of AV fistula dysfunction. This all complication will develop with a higher level of hemoglobin in CKD. In chemotherapy, it requires a higher dose of erythropoietin, like 300 units per kg. It is more than the CKD dose. Okay. What other options are available? Darbepoetin is one of the longer acting analog of erythropoietin. Okay, it works like erythropoietin only, but it is a longer acting. But means you can give darbepoetin alpha a weekly dose. Okay, what is the dose of darbepoetin alpha in CKD is 0.45 unit per kg subcutaneous. लिखने का जरूरत. Okay. Some drugs are there in development is known as 0.45. 0.45. It's microgram. So those will come around 500 microgram. Erythropoietin mimetic. These are new drugs which which mimics the function of erythropoietin. These erythropoietin mimetics work through the something known as HIF, that is hypoxia induced factor. Okay, it works through the HIF and increases the bone marrow response to paired level of hemoglobin. Okay, so these two options are there with the treatment of anemia inflammation. Okay, this is all. If you have any question, you can ask in chat box.